Nola Gent here at Original Oyster House. Good stuff in here. Yeah.
Welcome to Nola Gent. Let the good times roll. In this episode, join us for a beach seafood feast at the Original Oyster House in Gulf Shores, Alabama, for our restaurant review videos of beach food. The Original Oyster House is located at 701 Gulf Shores Parkway, which is about 3 hours and 195 miles away from the New Orleans French Quarter. The Gulf Shores location of the Original Oyster House opened in Gulf Shores back in 1983, and a second location was opened at the Mobile Causeway in 1985. I've been eating here since they first opened back in the 80s, and I've always enjoyed it. And it's always nice to get a view of what's going on here at this little bridge here, as there's a lot going on in this area. And they have some other fun things to see on the boardwalk area that includes many other businesses here. This spot has become one of the most popular restaurants in the area and frequently will get crowded with long wait times, so plan accordingly. So they have a gift shop for the Original Oyster House here, along with plenty of other shops. You can buy all manner of souvenirs and other tourist items that should keep most people happy. And if there's a long wait here, like there frequently is, it's good to at least have some of these other shopping options here. The Original Oyster House is a fun environment with a tropical theme, tropical drinks, and huge portions of good seafood. So it really is quite a popular draw for many people. And during the height of tourist season, I've given up even trying to get in here. But look, we've got one of our little friends up here. What could this be? Oh, it's my old buddy, the alligator.
Alligator! He's got me!
All right, I win. I beat the alligator. I'm not gonna eat alligator today though, so we're done with that. So as you see, it's really important to know how to wrestle gators whenever you're in the area. Well, the Gulf Coast region, as there's plenty of alligators throughout most of it, so watch out. Okay, let's go ahead and walk on inside here and check this place out. So we've got a bar area right when you walk in here. So that's always a convenient thing to start your time off with here. They also have some of their house favorites that are on advertisement here. And whoa, look at here, they also have a salad bar. There's a few of those coming back more commonly, but a lot of places still have not brought their salad bars back since the lockdowns, unfortunately. Now this is quite a large restaurant, and they have some nice views of the water here. We're not quite at the beachfront here, though. We are on a little waterway that is back behind the main beach view. So we're more of a canal view here, and a little waterway that a lot of people use to take their boats out to the ocean front. But right now, it's more of a nice view of the interior restaurant that's giving a little water view from where you're eating. Definitely not as pretty as beach view, but you know, these are nice little water views nonetheless, and you can also see a lot of fish swimming and other wildlife. Of course, there's lots of cool things on the wall to check out. They have some seafood gumbo, and if we're thirsty, they have a huckleberry lemonade, their tasty house favorites, the island stacker or steamed Alaskan crab legs, and save room for the key lime pie or chocolate chip peanut butter pie. Okay, it's time for me to go take a seat back at my table again, and now let's look at this menu and see what we're gonna get today. So we have the homemade seafood gumbo. Share some starters with Captain Bud's appetizer sampler, crab claws, get pickled fried pickles, Natchitoches crawfish pies, fried crawfish tails, Joe and Dave's alligator bites, fried mozzarella cheese, fried green tomatoes, crab cakes, hush puppies, baker's dozen, easy peel and eat shrimp, chicken tenders, Cajun popcorn shrimp. Then we have our favorite oysters with oysters Rockefeller, oysters on the half shell, Joe and Dave's favorite oysters, shell-shocked oyster sampler, Parmesan garlic oysters, salads, house Caesar salad, crab cake BLT salad, southern fried shrimp salad, and then the salad bar and homemade gumbo and salad bar only options. Then we have Oyster House specialties, includes 2 sides with shrimp au gratin, butter pecan flounder, fried green tomatoes, Bayou style, whole flounder, stuffed flounder Florentine, Boudreaux's favorite, today's catch, Create your own platter. Mix and match any 3 choices for $15.99 or 2 choices for $13.99 with a choice of fried shrimp, fried oysters, shrimp scampi, fried flounder, baked stuffed crab, and fried chicken tenders. Then we have house favorites, includes 2 sides, stuffed shrimp combo, popcorn shrimp and crab cake combo, fried oysters, fried shrimp, crab cake and green tomato stack, steamed Alaskan snow crab legs, luncheon seafood platter, $11.99 lunch basket served with french fries and coleslaw. And you can add to any basket a cup of homemade seafood gumbo or salad bar with popcorn shrimp, chicken tenders, and fried flounder. Then we have our sides. All Oyster House specialties and house favorites come with your choice of any 2 side dishes. Famous cheese grits, house recipe turnip greens, french fries, our own coleslaw, baked potato, red beans, and rice. And you can substitute our salad bar for one of your side choices with a little price upgrade of $2.99. And you can get the salad bar as a meal for $8.99. Sandwiches and po' boys. The ultimate grilled cheese, shrimp po' boy, fried flounder po' boy, cheeseburger, oyster po' boy, alligator po' boy, crawfish po' boy, softshell crabs po' boy, grilled chicken sandwich, black and whitefish po' boy. Then we have a selection of beverages. Then we get a menu page plugging their Oyster House Trading Company for any souvenir needs you might need to fulfill. Then we have lunch specials starting at $8.95. So we have Monday, coconut shrimp, Tuesday, blackened fish tacos, Wednesday, chicken Florentine, Thursday, seafood kebab, Friday, flounder pontchartrain, and all you can eat popcorn shrimp or flounder for $11.95 all day, every day. Then we have desserts with chocolate chip peanut butter pie, key lime pie, homemade dessert of the day. Then staff favorites with Captain Bud's appetizer sampler, fried crab claws, mahi down on the bayou, oysters on the half shell, shrimp alfredo baked pasta, Josh's blackened shrimp and grits. On the next page, we have a nice little welcome message you might enjoy reading, and of course, yet another plug to visit their trading company located right next door where you can buy more of those tourist items you need. And Original Oyster House, as many of the ads as I've read on your menu, I think you might owe me a free t-shirt or something like that. So, contact me, and what do I get as a prize for so many advertising reads? Next, we've got a nice menu of their signature cocktails and wines by the glass here. Then we've got a list of spirits and then craft and bottled beers. Then it is the season to eat, drink, and be merry with a loaded candy cane shake, fire apple mule, peanut butter chocolate chip pie shake, very merry bourbon Alexander, and pumpkin spiced old fashioned. So quite a few holiday cocktails there. So we put our orders in and the food has arrived. I got a nice seafood platter here and it looks pretty darn good with a lot of food on there. My dining companion got the blackened shrimp and grits. Ooh, so let's dig in here. So I got the combo plate with shrimp, oysters, and flounder. Here goes an oyster. Oh yeah. So that's a very nicely, perfectly fried oyster, and let's try some of these other items here, and look here. That's a pretty tasty, flavorful bite, and then we've got to dig in a little more and get some of this fish. So, flounder is always a nice, flaky, delicious fish that's a pleasure to eat. And I certainly have had flounder here many times, and it's cooked perfectly. So that's some wonderful flounder. Now let's grab one of these shrimp here. Ooh, look at here. It's a nice, good-sized one. And absolutely perfectly fried the way you would want it to be. So, very nicely fried seafood all the way around. Frying seafood is certainly an art form that is not done properly at all places. So, it's always good when something is fried the way that you want it to be. It always makes me way happier when they fry things very nicely as opposed to when it's not nicely and things get all mushy or they start falling off and crumbling apart and you just get a big mess everywhere. All of this is just really sticking to the seafood very nicely. The batter is perfectly applied and perfectly fried. So each and every bite of all the various seafood items I have here is completely going the way you would want it to. So all the flavors are there, and the breading is sticking to the seafood perfectly to give it that extra little crunch. And it is all the way perfectly fried and cooked to exactly the way it should be. They certainly give you a very generous portion of food as well, so I don't think I'm going to be hungry after eating everything on this plate, as they definitely gave me an above average size of flounder for such a combo plate as this. I've kind of recognized these days that the flounder fillets have tended to be getting smaller and smaller all the time. This one is certainly above average, I would say, these days. So I'm pretty happy with the portion size of everything, the flavor, taste, everything's exactly the way I would want it. And I'm very happy, and even after eating so many other bites of shrimp and oyster, I still have a whole lot of this flounder to go. And of course, it's a very pleasant fish to eat. Nice, flaky, and so wonderful inside, and then that crunchy crust of the fried outside just contrasts so wonderfully with the white, flaky, juicy, moist interior of this fish. That's just absolutely wonderful. It's just, oh, exactly the way I like my fish to be. Okay, I've been ignoring these poor hush puppies as I've been so enjoying all of my seafood feasting. So, okay, this is a pretty decent hush puppy. Nothing special, just your plain Jane. There's no corn or jalapenos thrown inside for a surprise hush puppy. So I kind of prefer those kicked up hush puppies that have those unusual little extras like corn or cheese or jalapenos thrown in there. But hey, you know, these things can taste better with a little mustard if they're just plain Jane, is one of the tricks I use to really kick them up a bit. So there we go, a little kicked up hush puppy. And then we'll take down this other one to make sure we fully enjoy all the various items on this plate, because hey, you gotta fill up on the whole plate. I don't like to waste the food, and you know, fried food just doesn't travel that well. It's not good for a to-go plate, or just getting it as carry-out just doesn't work that well in my experience. And just like I've totally destroyed this seafood platter, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this seafood platter. And while you're down there, make sure to check out links to my Patreon account, as I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. Now guess what? I'm not done yet. I still have to try my sides. So we have the cheese grits right here, and then I have coleslaw. So these are some rather cheesy grits, it looks like. So here's the taste test, and these are perfectly good cheese grits. And now for the coleslaw taste test. Ooh. So there's very finely chopped cabbage and other vegetables in here. It's more of a mayo coleslaw. I'd rather have a vinegar one, but as far as a mayo style goes, it's all right. It's the way my grandmother used to make it. So this is the way you typically get it in most places. It's hard to find the vinegar style coleslaw in much of the Gulf South region, unfortunately. And man, I really do prefer that vinegar style. I wish it was not so hard to find. So now, just like I totally destroyed these sides, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you thought about these side items. While you're down there, make sure to check out the link to my Patreon account, as I do it for tips, and I appreciate any help with that. So the bill arrived, and the total before tip was $43.71 for 2 people, which is a pretty darn good price considering all the great food we had. So thanks so much to everybody at Original Oyster House and Gulf Shores. I've been a long-time fan and will continue to be. And thanks so much to all of you out there that have tuned into the NOLA Gent channel, especially to my Patreons. Now, if you would so kindly, go ahead and share this video with any of your friends or contacts that would enjoy it, as it really would help me with the YouTube algorithm. Then tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people. NOLA Gent here, and thanks so much for watching. And just go ahead and destroy this video right here to keep up with the fun.